let's go to Death Valley. Oh shoot, let's not do that. Well, on my way to Death Valley, I saw an In-N-Out, and that is probably my, that's probably my #1 favorite fast food restaurant. So I had to stop and get some dinner because I have like a 4-hour drive ahead of me, and it's like 8 p.m. right now, so I'm gonna get there pretty late. So I decided to get some takeout, and I haven't had that in a while, and I just wanted it, so I got it. Let me show you what I got. Okay, I got a hamburger. I got a cheeseburger. Juicy, delicious cheeseburger. They always look so pretty. I mean, you go to like McDonald's. Okay, I love McDonald's, but their hamburgers look like somebody sat on them. This, perfection. And fries. Oh! Taste test. You know what these taste like? What are those things called? You know the sticks? Like the potato sticks? What was it? Picnics? So I can't remember the exact name, but they were like the crispy, thin strips, like that size of potato, just potato. And that's what these remind me of, because they're crispy and like really salty, but in a good way. And just, yeah, I love crispy fries. And of course, I got spread. What is this called? Is this just called In-N-Out spread? I thought it was like animal sauce. That sounds weird. I'm not gonna say that again. But anyways, I got a bunch of this because I love this. If there's good sauce, I'm putting it on my food, and that's it. Like, if there's no sauce, I'm not eating it. So, and of course, iced tea. It's not sweet. In-N-Out doesn't have sweet iced tea. They just have iced tea, and you can add your own sweetener. And it's kind of nice that they have like stevia for healthy people, or I don't know. Is stevia even healthy? Perfect. Okay, enough yapping. Let's dig in to the cheeseburger. But I gotta put the sauce on. Okay, I can't. Well, one, I wanted to show you guys this, and I did not want to be inside because it was just like chaos in there, as it always is, because In-N-Out burger is just always so busy because it's just so good. But yeah, you wouldn't have been able to hear me, and I would be like looking all different directions because I just can't sit and focus on one thing. Get in on some of this action there. Ooh, yeah. All right, first bite. What? They put 2 tomatoes in here? I'm sorry, I don't like tomatoes. I'm making a mess. Oop. Oop. I will probably never find that again. No, but seriously, where did that go? That's probably gonna get moldy. I ate that like kind of fast because it was making a mess and it was kind of stressing me out. Now onto the fries. I am going to finish my fries, and then I am going to head back out on the road. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, I have finally made it to the rest area. As you can tell, I'm very tired. So I am ready to go to bed, and I'm going to get ready for bed and then I am going to go to bed. So let's get ready for bed. I am ready for bed. I put up all my window shades and I got into my PJs, and now I'm going to crawl into the back and go to sleep. So I will see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning. Let's tear down these window shades and start some coffee. All right, time for breakfast. So I have some Greek yogurt that I sweetened with maple syrup, and I'm utilizing my cooler because I'm trying to eat a little bit better. And I have a packet of Nutella because I love Nutella and I love anything that has hazelnut in it. So I'm eating that with my yogurt. And I have some coffee, instant coffee. Actually, this is from Vietnam still. I still have this. You can see it's in Vietnamese a little bit, like English and Vietnamese. I'm gonna make this and that's gonna be breakfast. I just realized that that's not really enough for a good breakfast to keep me full. So I'm gonna add some grapes to the equation. It's ready. I'm gonna pour this over the ground so I don't burn my hand off. Ah, that's hot. Why are you moving? I'm gonna wait until this cools down to take a sip because I have learned my lesson. And I've burnt my mouth to like 3rd-degree burns before, and it took a long time to heal. So I'm going to have some patience. But I will eat my yogurt. Those birds were fighting. I got my yogurt and I got my coffee, and I'm going to sit here and enjoy it as I enjoy the beautiful view. Let me show you the mountains. This rest area is actually really cool. So it has 2 bathrooms, and there's like a bunch of picnic tables, and there's trees with shade, and it's free. It was relatively quiet. As you know, if you've been watching my videos, I wear earplugs, which is not the safest thing to do if you're alone and you're car camping or stealth car camping. But so far, knock on wood, I haven't had any issues, and I can hear things. It's not like I'm completely deaf to the world with my earplugs in. I can definitely hear, like, I've had people accidentally hit their car doors on my car and it's woken me up. So I'm pretty sure I can hear somebody if they're knocking aggressively or yelling. I'm pretty sure I could hear that. And there's a gas station across the street, which I am going to go to before I head into Death Valley, because I'm pretty sure there's not going to be any amenities out there, at least not that I know of. This is my first time ever going to Death Valley, so this will be another national park for me to cross off my list. Okay, I finished up my breakfast and I cleaned my dishes, and now it's time to get some gas. Also, I'm really sorry if you guys got a glimpse of my hands. They are really dry and cracked because I've been living in the desert for a little while now. So if you have any tips on any good lotions, let me know in the comments below. But as for right now, I need some gas. I am still about an hour away from Death Valley, so let's go. So on my way to the Furnace Creek Visitor Center, I saw a sign that said Zabriskie Point, and that's one of the stops that I wanted to see today. So let's go check it out. There's a lot of people here. Wow, that was beautiful. Just the formations of the rock, and that is done by erosion. Isn't that crazy? For right now, I am heading to the visitor center to get my passport stamped. I wanted to show you guys something. This is what happened to my empty water jug. Because I went from like 4,000 feet in elevation to negative 190 feet. So we are below sea level right now, and that is what happened. It scared the crap out of me. I thought something exploded in my car. This went like exactly that sound, actually, and it freaked me out. But yeah, that's what happens.
And hauled by 20 mule teams.
Okay, so I asked one of the park rangers in the visitor center to kind of give me a little itinerary on what I should do today and a little bit for tomorrow. So I only have like kind of, I guess it'll equal out to like one full day here in the park. So I'll probably just do like the touristy stuff, mainly because my car is not 4x4, it's all-wheel drive, and I just have regular all-season tires. I don't have like all-terrain tires, so I want to make sure that I stay safe and I don't need anybody to come rescue me because that would be very expensive. Yeah, I am right here. So I think for today, I'll go all the way up to Ubehebe, I think is how you say it. Ubehebe crater. And then maybe I'll go up to Scotty's castle. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess I won't go there. And then he said to go to Fall Canyon because there will be a lot less people there, because this is, I guess, like a washboard road and a lot of people take rentals out here. So they're kind of like extra careful and they only do the stuff that's like on paved roads. I think Ralph can handle a little bit of washboards. And then maybe I'll do the sand dunes. And then I don't really know like what's out here. I kind of have like some stuff saved on Google Maps that I want to visit, so maybe I'll look those up. And then tomorrow I might do this area. This is like the very touristy area. A lot of people hit these spots when they come here. So since I'll be staying probably around this general area, I want to do the stuff that's farther away today and then do this area tomorrow. Okay, first stop of the day is Ubehebe crater. So let's go. Also, the reason why there are so many people right now is because it's at a low temperature. And by low temperature, I mean it's like 75 degrees Fahrenheit, and that is a low temperature for Death Valley. I'm not exactly sure how high the temperature can get here in the summertime. Right now it is beginning of April, so it's kind of moving into that really hot, dry season. So if you really want to come here, I would recommend coming during the winter time, the springtime, the fall time. Maybe the fall time might even be too hot, but do not come here in the summertime unless you want to die. No, I'm kidding. Unless you want to get heat stroke. And I mean that like very seriously. This is very serious. It gets so hot here. Yeah, let's head back on the road. I just made it to Ubehebe crater, and there's technically two separate craters from what I can guess. There's the bigger one, and then there's one that is called Little Hebe crater, which is like a half-mile hike up that way. I think I'm gonna do both of them, but first I need a little snack, so I'm having some carrots with roasted garlic hummus. I'm kind of getting into the hummus. I don't really like the red pepper, like roasted red pepper hummus. I grew up on that, and no. I love garlic, so I'm gonna eat this, and then I am going to go for a little hike. So apparently you can take that little path down into the crater, but it is very steep, and I am good for right now. This is a good enough view for me. Whew. This is a lot steeper than what it looked like, but it's only half a mile, so that's not that bad, and I think I'm almost there. Well, I would not say that this is any better than that, but the views from up here are really nice. Wow, that was so cool. Just the colors in the crater, the oranges against the grays. So beautiful and so interesting to learn about. Now I am heading to the Mesquite Flat Sand Dunes, and I'd say I'm about like 45 minutes from there. This national park is huge, so let's get going. What's fascinating about this place is there's a whole bunch of dust devils, I don't know, what do you call those? But they're like little mini tornadoes, and they're like everywhere. I can see 4 others. They're just twirling around. You can see the base there. Just twirling around. And you can see, yeah, some over there. It's really cool. Alrighty, I just made it to the sand dunes, And that drive was absolutely gorgeous. You're essentially just driving through like the Badlands pretty much. There's mountains on one side and then desert on the other, and you can see all the little twisters spinning around in the field, and it's really cool. So let's go explore the sand dunes. It is super cool out here. It definitely reminds me of White Sands National Park, except of course the sand is not white here, or as white as White Sands. The views are so gorgeous, and I'm getting a good workout because it's not easy to hike sand dunes. Next stop is Golden Canyon Trail. I have just arrived at Golden Canyon Trailhead. I will say one thing: make sure you get gas outside of California, actually. Honestly, I mean, all gas prices are crazy in California, but definitely in, what's this town called? In the town of Furnace Creek, I think that's what the town is called. The gas was $6 a gallon. And actually, I think that was for like the low grade. I think the mid grade is like $6.30 a gallon. And I paid $4 a gallon in where is it? Amargosa Valley, at that little rest area. And even that's a lot. Make sure you fill up before you head into Death Valley, and you will be all set. You don't have to worry about it. This is an absolutely magnificent slot canyon. There's just so many colors and rock formations and different types of rock and soil, and it's just really cool. It's so quiet. I just got back to the car, and the next stop is going to be Badwater Basin, which is apparently the lowest elevation in North America at 282 feet. Let's get back out on the road.
Hey, what about me?
That was super cool. The salt flats here are amazing. It just looks like snow. The salt itself looks fuzzy, like if you take a closer look at it. And there were these little tiny white bugs that I kept seeing and they kept like going in my nose and like going in my mouth and stuff, and so I was like, what is this? So I'll have to look up to see what those little tiny bugs are, because I'm sure they're just like unique to the salt flats, I think, because I haven't seen them anywhere else since I've been here. Now I'm going to try to head to the Artist's Palette. That's like a scenic drive here in Death Valley. But yeah, I am going to head back out on the road and we will see what that scenic drive looks like. Well, I just arrived at the rest area that I stayed at last night. I'm going to heat up some leftovers that I packed in my cooler and just relax. Okay, so I made chicken coconut korma. And no, I did not make it from scratch. I bought the sauce pre-made at the store, and I just added chicken and I made my own rice. So that is what I will be eating for tonight. I'm just chilling outside. I'm waiting for my thing to cool down. It's really dirty. I'm not gonna clean that tonight, and it's probably gonna make it worse, but that's okay. And yeah, I'm just gonna relax and eat my dinner. I moved the party inside because 1, I started to get a little creeped out, and 2, it was really cold, and in my car it's a little bit warmer. Also, this absolutely delicious. This is my first time ever having like coconut korma. I hope I'm saying that right. It's so good. It's a little bit sweet, and it said it's very mild, so there's really no like spiciness to it. Okay, so I finished the entree of the night, and now I'm gonna have some chocolate, and I rationed it and put it in this plastic baggie because if I brought the whole chocolate bar, I would eat the whole chocolate bar. Also, I like to eat Lind chocolate. It was my dad's favorite chocolate, and so now it's my favorite. I am all ready for bed, and I'm going to crawl into the back and go to sleep. So I will see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning. I slept really good last night. Surprisingly, it was a little rough the night before. My body was a little sore and the pillow was like too big. My neck, I woke up with such a stiff neck. I couldn't even like turn my head yesterday morning. I was like, ugh. I just kind of slept on like a rolled up blanket just to like have it a little bit flatter, and yeah, it worked pretty good. Right now I'm going to have some breakfast. Why did I say it like that? Right now I'm going to have some breakfast. This is just the same thing that I had yesterday morning, and then I'm going to head out on the road and head back towards Utah. And I might stop somewhere to get some coffee because yes, I have the instant coffee, but I really want a Starbucks coffee. So I'm going to get it. Yogurt. Was that a chunk? Okay, so my cooler definitely doesn't stay that cold. So this yogurt is kind of like a little bit lukewarm. I think it's okay though. It's like cool, but not cold. I think I'll survive. Well, I just finished my breakfast and now it's time to head back out on the road. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Bye!